Drew and Stu are on the air.
Ready?
Whether you're fading with Drew or riding with Cam, this is the place to get your weekly NFL picks.
Hello and welcome back to the Drew and Stu podcast. I'm Drew Livingstone. That's Cam Stewart with his poofy hair today. He's looking like Afro Samurai, the new host of the Family Feud Canada, Cam Stewart.
Hey, everybody, this is what I look like when I wake up. Dead gopher on head. Drew, no product? Look at that. Like, I could literally, like back in the day where kids can, stick pens in their afro and stuff. Like, my hair for, a white guy is about as thick as you can get. It is absolutely like a Brillo pad. Like, I wake up, look at that thing. I literally, it's just like a cat up there.
Were you ever, 80s style, poof?
Oh yeah, when I was younger, once I grew it out, but the problem was it was very puffy mullet, redheaded metal band, and it didn't work. And the problem for me is when I grow hair, I'm always hot. There's nothing worse than sleeping on a hot pillow, with big puffy hair. So that's why I always keep it short, because man, I like a cool pillow at night, not one that's like Satan's nuts, because it was hot as hell up there.
Are you like me where the hair gets super curly when it's long?
Yeah, oh yeah, dude. I turn into Ronald McDonald curly hair. Yeah, I'm not. It's naturally curly. When it gets long, it gets curly big time. Yeah, it's Drew. I'm a lot of things. One thing I'm not lacking of is hair. Hair everywhere.
Good.
Yeah, that's what they call me, the hair bear.
Good genes. That's what they say.
Bad genes in other areas, but hair.
Fair enough. Cam, people were roasting me for my pick of Florida in 5 after game one.
Don't roast the man.
I think it might happen still. I'm just saying. Florida's been the better team in all 3 games. Am I wrong?
Drew, I got to be honest with you. You're very good at this. And my hatred of the Florida Panthers for beating Toronto and always costing me, betting out of spite is a really stupid thing, and we've done it in the NFL too. It's dumb. Let's call it out for what it is. Edmonton, the way they handled that game 3, just so stupid. What they did at the end of the game. This was amateur night with Wallman with water bottles and guys flipping out. That's Florida's game. They're basically like a guy who beats you. They're laughing at you, going, "Really? You want to get into a fight with us? You want to?" Edmonton, if you got a chance in this series, man, you got to use your skill. And I'll tell you another thing. Florida's guys always show up, Drew. We talk about it. This is the Stanley Cup Final. What's a lock? Verhaeghe to get a point. Bennett, Tkachuk, all those stars. Where the hell was Draisaitl and McDavid? No shots? No shots.
It makes
not
no
even
sense,
whatever. Bouchard's your guy. We'll talk about him later. But I'll tell you, Drew, 5 is not stupid. I'm all in on Edmonton in the next game because they lose. They're done. They can't come back from 3-1 to Florida. No way.
How about the old guys, Cam? Corey Perry, just 9 goals now. He leads the Edmonton Oilers in goals.
It's crazy
Brad
when it happens.
Marchand, the other way, is dominating for the Florida Panthers.
Drew, I've seen it happen when you play hockey. A lot of the time, these young hot shots, they fall apart in the playoffs where the old grizzly vets, actually do their thing. They show up. They know how real it is. The problem with Perry and Kane is you get good Perry and Kane, and then they do dumb stuff. Kane's a menace to society, man. He's a good hockey player, but so many stupid penalties, 16 penalty minutes, Oilers. You can't get caught up in this stuff. Florida are masters at sucking you into penalties. And
oh, yeah.
Drew, they're the best. Honestly, they're so good.
The Oilers lost their absolute minds in game 3. It was Florida, little poke, and the Edmonton was you know what? We're not playing hockey anymore. We're throwing punches, dirty hits, slashes. And I was like, Oilers, this isn't your game. Florida wants you to do this. Look, it's 6-1 now.
That's what I said. I go, the Oilers, you played right into their hands. And now everyone who mocks the Leafs and stuff like that, this team has been the closest to deal with these guys. So, you know what I mean? You can say what the fuck you want about this hockey team. At least they did something, and they didn't even have Stolars to do it. It's not Skinner's fault. The team has to help him, but he's also going to have a game, Drew, where he makes exceptional saves and steals a game. Bobrovsky's almost unbeatable.
What do you think of McDavid after the game saying, "We haven't played our best yet, but it's coming"?
Yeah, well, better there is no next. If you go down, as I said, you go 3-1 to Florida, you're dead. The Florida Panthers,
they were down 3-0 and 4-7 last year.
But I just think
I know you can't rely on that.
Yeah. If you tie up the series, it's probably going to go 6 or. I have Edmonton in 6. I look stupid now. Some people had Edmonton in 5, but hey, you had Florida in 5, Drew, and I got to be honest with you. There were more bets coming in on the Oilers, but I just watched this team play, and I'm like, where's the next gear? Where's the special? Where is the magic? And people say this about other teams. Well, show me.
And like, I know Connor McDavid's the best player in the world. I know that, but he's only got 6 goals, Cam, through 4 rounds now. It's just like at some point, you're like, hey, this guy needs to score some goals.
Drew, not just that, he always tries to deke out like 6 guys. Like, just like kind of, I get it, you're faster than everybody else, but
I mean, his pass to Draisaitl in game 2 was unreal when he dangled Ekblad and passed over to him.
You're right, but I also know one thing. Take a look at how Florida scores goals. They do it like they shoot the puck at the net naturally.
And it's like dinky wrist shots from the point that get rebounds.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what you're saying with Bouchard. Edmonton, that's Toronto's problem. That's Carolina's problem. That little play where you do the pass from the other end to the net and the slap shot that goes nowhere is the worst play in hockey. It never works. Toronto does it, Carolina does it, and Edmonton does it. Know who doesn't do it? Florida. They shoot the puck from little, you know what? And not even blast. Little shots that can get
just
deflected.
Make sure it gets through the 3 guys in front of the net.
Damn right, Drew. Like, the thing is, hockey's not complicated. People make it complicated. Because when you're really good, you think it has to be pretty, but it doesn't have to be pretty.
Sometimes you take some heat off that shot because that 100-mile-an-hour clapper is going to bounce off that pad and go into the corner, whereas the little wrist shot's hitting him in the chest and dropping down.
Right again, Drew. Like, you're getting smarter with every child you have. I'm telling you, like, right now, you're figuring it out and you know it. And that's the thing when you play hockey, and I don't sound like Al Bundy, but that's how you win playoff games. Every goal you score, greasy, shitty, dirty, fucking like shoot it off a guy's leg, whatever. Like, it doesn't have to be pretty. Just make sure the puck gets through. And by the way, Edmonton, can you get somebody in front of fucking Bobrovsky without, like, you got to screen this guy.
Oh,
like,
I know.
It's just like, if he sees it.
Without Hyman, all they have is Perry to do that.
You're right. And if Bobrovsky sees it, he saves it. End of discussion. Right?
Sam Bennett, Cam, now plus 115 to win the Conn Smythe. Before the finals, he was 25-1.
Great. Didn't you have him?
I got him not at 25-1. I got him at 16, but after game 1.
Still, you should be commended for such a great pick.
I'm still happy. I'm thinking Marchand has an outside shot.
He does
he's now
too.
At 5-1. He was 60-1 before the final, but
Verhaeghe's not going to get it. But that guy, to me, I've always loved Verhaeghe. You want to know why? Because he just understands scoring, setting up guys.
He's a sniper,
dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, everything I love about, like, he does everything Leafs that you should do. What?
I said he was a Leafs draft pick too.
That's here comes Drew. Here comes Drew. Draft pick. Would have been nice on that team.
And they just let him leave. They're like, oh no, we don't need this guy. And then he goes to Florida, and it's like, oh, I'm now a 40-goal scorer. Okay.
He's such a natural, like, the thing is, Drew, and we talk about this, when guys are at that level and we're not, like, I'm never, not even getting a sniff, but it's almost like you almost think you have to, because the players are so world-class, to do world-class things. But in essence, it's really, hockey is a game where the puck's a little disc and stuff. Like, you just need to find ways to get traffic and get rebounds. It's not that hard.
Let's see how deep you can go here. Do you remember who the Leafs traded Verhaeghe for?
Can you give me a clue?
It was on the Islanders. Lou Lamoriello traded him to the Islanders for one player. Someone not good.
Okay, just give it to me. I mean,
Michael Grabner.
Grabner? For Verhaeghe?
Yep.
Oh my God. How'd you know that? That's pretty impressive.
I work with the biggest Leafs fan in the world, so
that's a good point.
All this stupid shit just gets stuck in my head.
You could do at least, well, when they're nuggets like that, that's not leaving your brain. That's franchise destroying.
That's just stuff that scars dangle. Like, everything is like, oh yeah, Verhaeghe was a Leaf. This guy was a Leaf. This guy was a Leaf.
You know what? I can't blame them though, because I know that too. And the thing is, they're very, very close, and they're a team that actually, like, played with Florida and stuff like that. Like, I got to give the Panthers so much credit. You know how hard it is to fucking play this good in hockey with the physical toll that you take?
And, like, Marchand was hurt all season. People were like, oh, he's down now. He's washed, blah, blah, blah. And now all of a sudden he's, like, leading their third line.
The Leafs need him.
The Leafs should give him $8 million if it has to. Like, imagine him with Matthews instead of Marner.
That guy's an animal, man. Like, and the thing about him is, too, he just loves the game. He just loves to compete. He's not... Like, he just wants it. You know what, Drew? I hate to say it. He wants it more. It's that simple. He wants it more than you do.
Crazy stat here, Cam. Sam Bennett now 24th all-time, up to 24th on most goals in one single playoff run. If he gets one more, he will move into a tie for 18th with Mark Messier for 15 goals in one playoff run. I mean, the run this guy's having is just crazy. And people are like, you can't pay this guy double digits. You can't pay him $8 million, $9 million.
Pay him what he wants.
Dude, he's built like he's one of the few guys where like regular season, you're like, 50 points. Playoffs come, bam, Sam Bennett.
Think about the Flames, too. Half of those, look at those guys who played for the Calgary Flames that are on the Florida Panthers.
Yep.
Not just for Heggie with the Leafs. Like, they just know what it is. They're just smart. They know what guys to pluck, what guys to deal for, who to sign, who to add. Like, they're
well, and everyone's
franchise.
like, oh, it's the tax situation. That's the only reason these Florida teams are good. It's like, where were these complaints in 2019 or before that
Drew,
when they didn't win one single playoff series?
It's a two-way argument. We had this conversation thing, but times change too. And
I agree.
You also have to understand, this is the thing about this argument. I can see both sides of it, but over time, it's like, and it was the best. We had some guys on the show. He goes, 10 years ago, I didn't like red wine. Now I like red wine. Like McInnes, Andrew McInnes, great guy. Like he East Coast guy, he knows hockey. And we were talking about it. Times change, Gary. And if you offer the same kind of deal to a guy in a non-tax state, he's actually getting a deal. So
my thing is, Cam, what big free agents have these guys signed? Nobody. What they do is they trade, and what it helps them do is re-sign their own players for cheaper. I'll give you that. But they don't go after big fish, really.
That's the thing. They re-sign players for cheaper, which is very important, though, Drew.
But they don't get big fish for cheap like people think.
I think this is a very good discussion for like a long form like thing, because you do a show with Dangle, and I know you guys probably go over this all the time, but here's the deal. When you're dealing with that situation as a money guy, you can re-sign guys, stay in a place, and you're keeping more of what you have. The way I look at the NHL, here's my solution. Make it like baseball. If you want to go over the salary cap, you pay a luxury tax. Simple. So keep the Canadian teams involved. If a guy from fucking Vancouver wants to play for the
one
Canucks
thing I will
whatever.
say is it sucks for like teams like the Leafs or whatever, where like they make by far the most money in the league, but then
that's
teams
another
like Utah
thing. Like, what about the
have
Canadians
the same salary cap.
They have to, we're sharing it with these turkeys that have like 20 fans. So doesn't it work both ways, Drew?
No, but you have to credit, like, at a certain point, you have to be like, you know what? Bill Zito built a very good team.
Bill Zito's a genius.
He made that Kachuk trade when everyone was chirping. Everyone was like, oh, Calgary did such a good trade. Like, he got rid of his best player in Huberdeau, who had over 110 points in that season.
You bring up great point. Bill Zito's a genius, but he also doesn't run the fucking tax system in Texas, Florida, whatever.
I'm saying
right?
it doesn't automatically mean you're going to win. You still have to build a contender.
But look at the teams. Do you think there's okay? Let's go through the Stanley Cup winners. Florida, Tampa. The only fucking team that in the last who's won the last 5 Stanley Cups? Give them to me.
Florida, Vegas, Tampa.
The only
Colorado.
team, your Colorado Avalanche, is the only one without the state tax.
Yeah, but at the same time, Nashville's dead last in the league in their state tax team.
I'm just saying there's a correlation.
Yeah, recently it looks like the tax has helped. I'm just saying it doesn't automatically build you a winner. You have to give these guys some credit.
Yeah, no, Drew.
I feel like they still built through the draft. Vegas is the only one you can really say like, oh, they threw money at everyone.
They did. And
but like,
Drew, you're bringing up some really good points, and I think there's both sides to the argument.
Like Calgary waived Sam Bennett. They were like, get out of here. You suck. You're not even worth our 4th line. And Florida's like, okay, here you go. Thanks. Come on over here.
As I said, you're bringing up great points, and not everyone does it. Vegas bought their team the first year that they came in, and there's no arguing
Nashville
that.
tried this offseason with Stamkos and Marchessault, and they just sucked.
Yeah, it didn't work. But no, Zito's one of the best in the business, if not the. I'm just saying, in the future, I think we have to look at this thing. And you brought up the best point. What about teams like Toronto, Montreal, like teams that have huge fan bases and stuff? So let's look at this, like compared to
it's just funny that it's really the NHL is the only one where it's like prominent. Like you look at the NFL, the Dolphins always suck. Like the Cowboys keep sucking. Like it's just
the NFL has less like a system where you can go this, and it's very. There's no.
I mean, the guys still get more money in these places though. Like Tyreek Hill said, he went to Miami because of the state tax.
Okay.
So
how come you're right? We don't talk about it in the NFL as much as we do with the NHL.
Same as the NBA, even the Miami Heat and everything. All right, moving on, Cam. Game 4. Sorry, Thursday night. Are you leaning Oilers tying the series up? What do you think?
I'm all in on the Oilers, Drew. I haven't been in the series, so I basically can't stop now. It's one of those things, and the overs have been great in this series. It saved my ass. I can't believe they got that late goal too. I'm like, 5-on-3, everyone got goals. So, yeah.
Would you agree that if the Oilers are ever going to have a game where they win by like 3 or 4 goals, it's going to be this one?
Yes. And I think when you're looking at stuff, we've talked to about it with good hockey guys. Edmonton team total over 3.5. Like they're going to have to probably score 4 goals to win this hockey game. They're probably going to have to win the first period to win this hockey game, or at least be tied at plus a half puck. And you lay some juice because
are you starting Pickard or Skinner if you're the Oilers?
No, Skinner. Like that's the whole thing. Like,
really?
Yeah, because it's not fair to like. Okay, We talk about this on our show. No. The only issue I have with Skinner is, can you stop a breakaway once?
Cam, he was like swimming in his net. Like on that first goal, he was like out of the crease by 6 feet.
You want to put Pickard
like...
in? No. Okay. How about Skinner short leash? Can we agree?
Oh, if Skinner starts, he's got a very short leash.
Oh, I agree.
I was saying Pickard's undefeated, Cam. Like he was playing great before the injury.
He was. But Skinner earned the right for all the games that he won. Don't you think?
Fair. So you give him a short leash and then you pull him if it's like 2-0, 3-0 early, you pull him. I'm going Florida in game 4, Cam.
Of course you are, because you're smart. Like I'm going down with the ship right now. Like I had Florida last year and I won money and I was like, hey man, but I thought it was going to be different this year. It's not over yet, but if Edmonton wins game 4, things can change quite quickly.
Oh yeah, because then it goes back to Edmonton for game 5. I just think like the Oilers look absolutely triggered right now, and if they don't get like composed and like stop this nonsense of like slashes and punches and dirty stuff behind the play, I know everyone in the comments is going to be like, Florida's the dirtiest team in the league. Yes, but they do it during play. That's the difference. Like they'll shimmy the goalie in the head or do stuff like that. It's not after the whistles. After the whistles, they just laugh at your face and make you do stuff.
Another thing, Drew, is I don't like the way the Oilers, we talk about this on our show too. They're still bitching about the refereeing. Get over it. You got a hockey game to win.
Knobloch. Oh, well, they missed the too many men in game 2 in overtime. It's like, dude.
It's just, you got to get over this stuff. You're playing on Thursday and things are getting crazy. And I'm going to tell you, and you know this, Drew, as a fact, like other sports, say you're down 10-0 in a football game. Like if Florida goes up 2-0 and gets that crowd like into it again, like, Edmonton might get desperate and this could be a real bad, like, down the hill, like an avalanche in a bad way for them, and they could just get murdered again. So I think it's
when
essential.
Ekblad smoked Connor McDavid at the blue line, and then McDavid would go down to the locker room, I was like, man, this Florida team looks different. Like I know they won the cup last year, but they look like, we're not falling for this speedy shit right now. They're meaner.
Like they're.
And it's crazy. They are.
Florida are a prison team with skill. They
added Jones and Marchand to an already good team.
They're tougher than you. They know how to, like, Drew, they're the guy in the jail that's got like a nail file down it, like in his sack. You know what I mean? And you're sitting there going, I'm going to beat this guy out. And next thing you know, you're shimmied in the neck. Like they're so good at getting away with little things to drive you nuts. They're almost like magicians out there. They're really good.
Cam, the Oilers' power play was disappointing in game 3. They had
That's
3
another
power plays
problem.
in the first.
The Oilers' power play is a fucking problem because we talk about that stupid play they run. Just give it to Bouchard and let him put it at the net. He could take something off it. He can do whatever he wants.
They're trying to feed Draisaitl on that half wall because that's his spot.
It doesn't work. It works sometimes, but Florida's figured it out.
Yeah, I agree. All right, Cam, my props for game 4.
I love your props.
Evan Bouchard, at least 8 shots in all 3 games so far in the series. So I bet him Tuesday night. The odds were a lot better when I bet it. I got like 20-1 for 8 shots, plus 900 for 7, etc. But right now, still good value. 4 shots is still plus 130. He's had double that in every game. 5 shots is plus 300. 6 shots is plus 450. 7 is plus 800, and 8 is plus 900. It was 25-1 last game.
Tell the listeners about your bet where you had 8 shots or whatever, 30-1.
Yeah,
this guy's like, listen to Drew. Like he's great with props. Know what my prop is? And I don't I know, and I'll give you credit, but they're putting Verhaeghe out to get a point at minus 120 on some sites. I bet it every game. Like, do you not watch this guy play hockey? Like, I would like. It's like to get multiple points is like plus money. It's like the guy always.
Well, that's why
gets a point.
I'm saying Bouchard 3 shots is minus 130. It's almost guaranteed. I'm not gonna say the guaranteed word,
but you're right. It's
just like all he does is shoot it. He has 44 shot attempts in the first 3 games.
Drew, if you had Bouchard minus 220 with 3 shots, it's not even bad value because that's what it should be.
He's got 8 on goal in 3 straight games. It's crazy. Other ones, Sam Bennett scored in 3 straight games. He's plus 200 anytime, but I like his first goal at plus 1400. Sam Reinhart, shots in each game so far this series, 4, 6, and 3. So take him at 3 shots plus 100. Bouchard and Reinhart 3 shots each. I don't know, I'm slurring my words. Bouchard and Reinhart 3 shots each plus 200. I like that parlay. And then here's my big parlay for game 4, Cam. Kulikov 2 blocks. He's had that in every game. Wallman 2 blocks. He's had 3, 2, and 4. Reinhart 3 shots. Bouchard 5 shots plus 1,700.
Wow, you can even dumb it down a little bit and like do just a tad less and still get like crazy money. But I'll tell you something about Wallman too. Like that water trick, like that's like minor Adam stuff. Like don't be splashing water on guys. Like that.
He was the most triggered out of anybody.
Oh, he was triggered. Like that was a guy that he lost his mind. Yeah.
That's why I think, like, if it was regular season, he's probably suspended. Like, Klingberg was holding Kachuk's arms down, and Kachuk's like this, and Wallman just boom.
What about the composite to the back that broke like a baseball bat? Like,
I know, Frederick on Bennett's back.
Yes.
Yeah, people are like, "Oh, that wouldn't hurt." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Cross check to the back there's no padding there.
Wouldn't hurt. Are you nuts? It hits your bone. It kills. I don't care if it's a composite stick or whatever. It hurts. I've been hitting the back a lot. It hurts.
That's absolutely crazy. Cam, give me some first goal bets. Give me a guy for score first. I got Bennett 14-1. Who else you got?
I always take Verhaeghe for
Fair.
Florida. Give me Verhaeghe for Florida. What's he, 14?
Probably better. Let me see. Because Bennett's by far the favorite.
Who do you do for Edmonton? Because I don't do Draisaitl or McDavid. You got to give me. How about Bouchard?
Oh, Verhaeghe's also 14-1. Bouchard first goal is 25-1.
Sold. It's him or I was gonna. Where's Nugent Hopkins too? I was giving this guy all sorts
18-1.
I'm saying he's been a ghost. I
like Bouchard 25, Cam, because he's shooting it like crazy. All it takes is the puck to get through.
Give me Verhaeghe 14, Bouchard 25. My first goal props.
All right. Well, that does it for the hockey. We'll move on to the U.S. Open, but first we have some questions for Cam.
Oh, we still do. Okay.
The first one was, would you start Skinner in Game 4? I think you already said yes to that, though, because I brought that up. Mm-hmm. This one from Frankie. Cam, would you rather Sam Bennett or Mitch Marner? It doesn't matter the price.
Sam Bennett.
Really?
Well, what would you do? No, actually, you know what? It's almost a push. Because Marner's so talented. I don't know, Drew.
I'd probably take Bennett just because of the playoff performance.
Yeah, you know what? Because in the end, all this regular season stuff doesn't even matter till the end.
I don't care if you get 110 points in the regular season.
I like Mitch Marner, though. I don't care, whatever.
I do like him. Cam, these little guys aren't good in the playoffs. It's
the
just
thing with the Leafs is, and we talk about this, they're talking about breaking up. No. All you need to do is add one or add two. Like Florida did. If you break it up, you're already, you've already proven that you're the closest team to beating these guys. Right? You did better than Carolina. You did.
It's just, Cam, the Leafs are always the closest team. Every year they take the Stanley Cup winner to 7 games. It doesn't mean shit.
Touche. You're right.
At some point, you need an attitude adjustment.
I'm just saying are they a top 5 hockey team in the National Hockey League?
No.
You don't think they're a top 5 team?
Until you can win when it matters, you're not.
My point being is they could be a number 1 team if they get some fucking grit and go after guys like Marchand.
That's what I mean. So I think letting Marner leave is a good decision.
Yes.
Next one from Harry Walrus.
I'm triggered. What does Steve do? When he watches this guy loves the Leafs more than life. It's he must be so when he sees
when your livelihood relies on the team's success, it gets very triggering. It's for sure.
Oh, the good news is he's got a lot of things. You guys got friends in San Jose and other places too.
Yeah, that's true.
That's good news.
Harry Walrus asks, what score do you guys think you could shoot in a scramble at Oakmont?
Oh, fuck.
Scramble?
What a great
both
question.
Our shots?
A scramble?
I think we're still shooting
18.
20 over.
I'd say, yeah. See, that's it. Exactly. Some guy asked me today, I've done 2 radio shows. He goes, what would you shoot at Oakmont? I go, without cheating or whatever, 148.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
without
the foot wedge and kicking the ball and stuff?
No, think about it. I'd probably, if I had to shoot every shot, maybe even 160.
Yeah, I'm thinking if we do scramble, though, we're shooting 90.
Oh, scramble, we're 1 over par in every hole, even if we're with good golfers. Plus 18 is our best, I think.
I don't think we could do plus 18.
Okay, plus 24.
Yeah. I think a 95 is our goal.
That's good. If we could break 100 on a scramble at a U.S. Open course, I'm happy with that. I'm a hack, too. You've seen me golf. But no, the thing is, Drew, the key would be, I'm not too bad with wedges.
The key would be making putts on these glassy greens.
Yeah. Our putting's not so bad. For me, it's keeping the ball straight. I'd be in the coffin bunkers all over here. I'd have to rely on you to keep.
Oh, we'd have to be in the fair. I like do 5 iron off every tee just to make sure we're in the fairway.
You're right.
Because if we're in the rough, it's over.
Dude, these guys are going to get murdered this week.
It's the first time I've seen. Did you see the greens crew with all the lawnmowers pushing? There was 100 guys.
They're already cutting it because it's too long in some places. They're scared.
It's because the players are complaining, and I was like,
That's
shut
the
up.
problem with the modern athlete. You think Jack Nicklaus? I don't want to sound, hey, I'm Cam Stewart, I'm old, but young guys, listen. Do you think Jack Nicklaus and Arnold Palmer went up? Hey guys, this course is too hard.
Yeah,
that's
can
the
you
whole
just cut
problem.
the grass?
You know what? Life is fucking hard. Deal with it. You're a professional golfer. You know what? And maybe if you embrace it instead of bitching about it, you'll win a major. How's that sound?
This one from Strapped. Would you rather win 1 championship in Toronto or 5 in a small market U.S. team?
Sorry, for me, I'd rather win 1 championship in Toronto. Or are you talking about from a fan or a player?
No, as a player.
Oh, I'd rather win 5.
Okay, yeah, I agree. But I just know people like I want the one for my hometown team.
Yeah. I got to be honest with you. I'm never going to see another championship in my life.
Okay, I'd say I'd rather win 5 for the Blue Jackets than 1 for the Leafs.
Like, who's going to win? Like, who out of all the teams we love, who's going to win a championship first? The Bills?
Hopefully.
The Seahawks are getting better, though, Drew. I really like what they did in the draft. I'm not saying now, but in a few years, I like the progression.
Until Mahomes gets his knee taken out, I'm not.
until Mahomes is fucking out of the league. And
Yeah,
you're right. Dude, I'm telling you, though, the Chiefs are on the downswing. That's my opinion.
hear that same fucking story every year, Cam.
Well, we'll talk when we do the NFL preview show in a couple months.
And I'll be picking them to win the West again, and you're going to be like, no, it's the Chargers' year. I'm like, yeah, sure it is, like always.
You're right. Probably, yep.
All right, U.S. Open picks, Cam.
Sure.
Give me your. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 picks to win. How many you got?
I do too. I usually have more than that, but I have one guy at under 10-1, but I got him at 11. I'm going with your guy, Bryson. I look at him. I got him at 11. He's bet down to 7 on most sites.
I got him at 800.
Yeah, that's about as good as you're going to get now. He used to be like 11 or 12. I wish he was available at 12, and I got 11. But here's the thing. He's number 1 to 5 in every category, except for wedges between 50 and 70. I've been watching Golf Channel. He's been doing some tinkering, and he does a lot of tinkering. I thought about this, Drew. He's always on page 1 of the leaderboard with that statistic. If he's average in that area, it'll be him and Scheffler. Probably one of those guys will win.
Yeah, I think I like DeChambeau. He's part of my 5 as well. No one's hitting wedges better than him into the greens right now. I mean, it's hard to get.
I know for long. He has to work on his mid wedge game.
Yes,
50 to 70.
Yes.
That's his issue.
It's hard to bet against Scotty Scheffler, but DeChambeau, you got to go with the guy who's just won the U.S. Open last year. Scotty Scheffler, Cam, I have him at 3-1 just because I'm like I put up money on him because I'm like I'm done losing when this guy wins.
I am
at
too.
Least I get all my money back if he wins.
You know what, Drew? I have a new rule, and I've been following it now, and it's awesome. I do bets without Scheffler, winner without Scheffler. Every tournament,
but it affects the odds.
It does, but you know what? I don't want to be sitting there with this guy on Sunday ruining my Sunday, and he's done it a lot. And that I could add thousands and thousands and thousands of more money for all the seconds I've had behind Scheffler. And by the time he's in contention, I have to lay juice instead of get. So actually 3-1 on Scheffler is a good bet.
My next one, Cam, is Xander Schauffele at 20-1.
It's a good bet.
He's played 8 U.S. Opens in his life. He's never finished worse than 14th. He's got 6 top 7s. I'm going to take him top 10 as well, Cam, just because of that. But yeah, I know people are like, oh, he struggled at the last major. I don't give a shit. It's Xander Schauffele at the U.S. Open.
Another thing is, everyone's worried about his driver being loose. The thing is, he's ramping up to these type of events. Sure, he'll hit a couple bad shots, but so will everybody. The thing about Xander Schauffele is he can do everything else well, right? And if he gets that putter rolling, and he's great, he can, when he's driving the ball, it's perfect. So I have no problem with that. Drew, he's barely I think he's even for a top 20 too. You don't even have to lay that much juice. It's a good bet.
It's crazy. What's your next pick, Cam?
I have Aberg. I got 25.
You love Aberg.
I actually don't. He really pissed me off at the
Canadian
Open.
I'm saying he's always in your 6-pack.
He is. Well, it's funny because I had Aberg / Schauffele. So I went with Aberg just because he's those are in the 2-hole there. I like Aberg. Here's the thing. He drives the ball straight. He had a couple bad holes at the Canadian Open. I actually think he was thinking about this tournament. There's a lot to like about him. His approach game is perfect and his putting's good. This is the type of player that will win a U.S. Open. He has a calm demeanor. You can't flip out like John Rahm or me and break clubs over your head like the Oilers do, sticks on the back when things aren't going well. You got to be calm. So I know guys got him at 35. I can't find that number, but anywhere between 25 and 28 for Aberg looks pretty good to me.
My next one, Cam, long shot. Keegan Bradley, 100-1. He's playing better than you think. He's driving the ball well. Oakmont is in the Northeast where he loves to play, Cam. You know that.
Great
and
call.
Who better to take than you, Ryder Cup U.S. captain?
Drew, Keegan Bradley is, and I do a lot of golf shows. A lot of guys I respect love Keegan Bradley to be in contention this week. He's a long ball hitter, very streaky, great iron player. He actually checks almost every single box. And to Drew's point, guys, every time he plays in Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, all these New York, those Eastern courses, he's always a top 10, top 20 guy. I like the pick, Drew.
Your next pick, Cam.
Tommy Fleetwood, 45-1.
I knew it. I knew you were going to have Fleetwood.
I don't even know how to explain this. I'll tell you guys one thing. Bet him for a top 20. He might not win because
Cam, if his irons are playing well, he's fine. It's whether or not his irons go woo. That's his thing.
Drew, he is perfect for this course. Absolutely perfect.
But I'm saying he needs to hit it straight.
That's the thing.
He's the king of shanking those iron shots.
His driving game, though, he doesn't miss fairways, and this course will kill you.
I'm saying his second shot is the key.
Yep. If his second shot's even average this week, as we talk about, he'll be fine, and he's a streak putter. 45 for Fleetwood. Guys, I'm telling you, you want to play it safe, top 10s and 20s on Tommy F.
My next one, Cam, Patrick Reed, 40-1.
See, you got a problem too. I got a friggin' Fleetwood problem. You got a Reed problem.
Cam,
bro.
I love him because he's so angry and everyone hates when he wins. And this is a perfect course where everyone's pissed off about the greens and the stuff. And he's like, out of nowhere on Sunday, he's 2 shots ahead of
who
everybody.
Patrick Reed is? The Florida Panthers.
Yes.
Like the hated team.
And Cam, so like think about this one. Patrick Reed to be in the final pair on Sunday, it's one of the props we already bet, is 60-1.
It's great. Wow.
So he's just got to be in the top 2 after Saturday.
The thing about these live guys too, they're forgotten, right? Like one of the guys I respect got Neiman at like 35, and he's like he wins almost every week on live. Reed's in contention. It's like one of those things. Like don't forget about these guys. Like they're here for majors. And the thing is, everyone's like, oh, but what about playing and stuff? When you go into a major, you need to be well rested. You can't have like friggin' kids crying. And like, look at you. You got a baby crying. Me, I'm a psycho because I'm doing so many other people's shows. We'd be so tired. We might leave after the first round and then we'd fall apart on the weekend because we're dead. These guys are rested. They don't play as much golf.
It's true.
It is true.
Cam, my last one, sleeper pick, Dustin Johnson, 121.
I got a sleeper too. That's
Cam,
like super sleeper.
DJ's been absolute trash, but who won last time they were at Oakmont?
That's DJ.
Exactly. So I don't care what his odds are, how bad he's playing. I'm going to take the guy who's done it before and was 5 under last time they were here.
I love
Give me
your
DJ
style, Drew.
to win.
You know what I love about Drew, guys? He's actually really good. Like your hockey props and stuff, and you think about things. I can't bet DJ till I see it, but if one guy can turn on a switch for 4 days, it's him. Even
first round leader, Cam.
You know what? It's not even a bad. First round leader is like 80-1, isn't he?
More than that. Hang on, I got
Is he
100.
I got a guy at 150 for first round leader. I'll give those out in a sec.
Dustin Johnson, first round leader, 150-1.
Oh, $10. Do you like good food? Do you like quality cuts? Do you like lobster?
I'll buy a Gretzky jersey if he does that.
Buy a Paulina. Yeah. Hey, Paulina, the Adidas line. Oh, who do I got next? Oh, dude, you're gonna hate me for this one because I don't like this guy's style, play, his sponsors. Hello, I'm Patrick Cantlay. 40. But no, I like Cantlay though. His demeanor is perfect for a U.S. Open.
He's not long though. You still like him?
True. The course. It's not about being that long. He hits it straight.
I mean, there's a 288 par 3, Cam.
He'll hit 3-wood. It's fine. I like the thing about Cantlay is
the green.
He has the same game as Tommy Fleetwood, but he's better.
You think he's better than Fleetwood?
Yeah, I actually he's won way more tournaments. Take a
Fair.
look at
I just think Fleetwood has better tools in his bag than Cantlay.
Well, the difference is Cantlay can close better than Fleetwood can.
Fair. That's fair.
That is fair because it's true. But I will take Cantlay. And no, Drew, I'm not a Cantlay fan or whatever, but I thought about it. I go, you're going to give me this guy at 45-1 when he should be like 20 something. Like he's still a good golfer and he has the demeanor for a U.S. Open because he doesn't get rattled. He doesn't care.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Cam.
Thank you.
I agree with that statement.
I say some crazy stuff sometimes, but I think it's a pretty good bet at that price. Who do you got? Who's your final numbnuts?
That was my 6, Cam. I gave
you one more.
Scheffler, DeChambeau, Xander, DJ, Bradley, and Patrick Reed.
Oh yeah, I got one more. Cameron Young. What? Cameron Young? Are you kidding me? 150-1 on C Young? Me with Young? Drew, he almost won the Canadian Open. Like, I'm telling you, I know this guy can't close. But watching Oakmont, I had to sprinkle on him because it reminds me a little bit of a British Open, but and he does well there.
Yeah. If
he can keep the ball straight, he murders it. And that's the thing. And he's very streaky. He looks like he's getting his game back together. He played great at the Canadian Open. He made one mistake on 18. He could have been there. I'm taking him at 150-1.
You know who I'm shocked you didn't pick? Your boy Victor Hovland.
I almost did, but I gassed him. I went Cantlay instead.
Fair. I was going to say, because you usually have Hovland at these majors.
Yeah, I do. Do you have top 10s and 20s? Do you want me to rattle off my stuff?
So I got some prop bets. If you want to get your top 10s and 20s first, that's fine.
Okay, Drew. Top 10, John Rahm. I know he's a psycho, but John Rahm in the top 10.
What are the odds on that?
What?
Plus
110.
Oh.
John Rahm.
I thought it'd be like minus 200.
This guy could win. I know he's crazy, but I looked at John Rahm and I saw a plus 110. My eyes lit up. I know guys who think he's going to come.
It's plus 130 right now. John Rahm.
Oh my God. You know what? Put another acorn in my tree. Click.
Rory
Like I'm the
top 10 's
squirrel.
plus
I'm
160.
hoarding. Like Drew plus 130 for a top 10 for Rahm is a great price. Here are my
I
top
mean, even
20.
Cam minus 150 for top 20. That's
Oh
even
my
that's
God.
a-
Like that. Don't we bet? We'll bet 50 cents on a baseball game on a money line in football sometimes when you don't want to lay 3 points, 3.5. I'm there, Drew. Here's the deal. Top 20. The Irish Bear, Shane Lowry plus 120. Straka plus 120. Harris English, hello, plus 190. And I got a guy who's the new guy on tour, cool as a cucumber. Ben Griffin, top 20, plus
I'm
210.
seeing a lot of people say Griffin has what it takes to win here.
I love him for a top. He's over 2-1 for a top 20.
What's Griffin?
Yeah,
Let's see.
right down the Griff dog.
Yeah, he's plus 230 for top
Wow,
20.
you're getting great odds. We have to talk after the show. And I got Cam Young for a top 40 plus 105. First
I'm
round
just looking on
leaders.
365 right
Do you have
now,
any
Cam,
first
when
round
we're talking.
leaders?
My first round leader, the only one I gave was DJ at
Okay.
150 to 1.
Here are my first round leaders. Guys, this is my favorite bet. It's like the crack cocaine of like gambling. It's nice and quick. And if you win, you can basically, oh yeah, by the way, Drew, I won on the Belmont on Saturday, that race. My horse came in. Sovereignty does it again for Brian Blessing, my guy. Anyway, I had a great Saturday with horse racing. Smashed that race. Morikawa, first round leader, 35. Fleetwood, 40. Henley, 60. Cam Young, 85. Aaron Rye, 90. And Matthew Pavon, 160.
What do you think of my boy Siwoo, 80 to 1 first round?
You know what? Actually, I did a show with a guy who had 5 guys, and Siwoo was in his 5 for first round leaders.
All right.
You know what? You got to bet Dustin Johnson now. You said it. But
Well,
I will say this: Colin Morikawa has even though he might not win, he is this guy never misses a fairway. He's usually a hot starter. I think 35 to 1 for Morikawa first round leader. I love it.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I like getting guys first round leader over 50 to 1.
I have matchups too, Drew, but give me some props.
All right, so my props here, Cam.
Well, we're doing a lot of stuff today.
Lowest round at Oakmont was 65, and it only happened twice back in 2016. Twice. Now, the whole 140 golfers, only 2 people had around a 65 or lower. If you think the lowest round will be higher than 65, which I do, because I don't think anyone's going under 65, Cam, it's minus 120.
It's a hard course, man. Like, you have to play perfect golf to go low here. Like, perfect.
Margin of victory, I like 1 stroke at plus 250 and a playoff at plus 450, Cam. Bryson 2024 won by 1 stroke. Clark in 1 stroke in 2023. Fitz 1 stroke in 2022. Rahm 1 stroke in 2021. That's 4 straight years the tournament's been won by 1 single stroke, and that was DeChambeau by 6 the year before that. Cam, Oakmont's the toughest course in the world. You're gonna give me 1 stroke?
I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a 3-man or 4-man playoff or something like that. It's gonna be really
plus
tight.
450. Do you think it goes to the playoff?
I like that bet.
And then my other one, Cam, 3 players under par is plus 130, 4 players is plus 180, over 5 is plus 220. I like all 3 of those bets because it's plus money either way. I don't think there's gonna be more than 5 players under par, Cam. So I like the over 4.5 at plus 180, but I'll take 5.5 at plus 220.
Wow. Me and you are gambling machines today. like the funny thing is, like, people are like, "Are you guys rich?" No, like I got like 10 and 20 bets like all over the card because I got so many. Like, it's fun.
Yes.
It makes things fun. But just a few more specials for you guys. Top Scandinavian. Basically, it's between Sweden and Denmark. I got Aberg at plus 180. Top South American. This one's like Neiman is minus 135. He's got to beat like Grillo and a couple other like older guys. Like, that is actually a good bet at minus money. Matchups. Lowry over Rory plus 130.
Ooh.
Aberg over Thomas minus 120. And Rahm over Rory minus 115. I'm fading Rory hard this week. I think Rory is going to shit the bed this week.
Yeah, I feel like
his driver's
too
Masters
loose. Win, he's like content now. Like, I don't know if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
he's having sex. He's missing Jack's turn. Whatever. Like Rory's one of those guys. He doesn't wake up like Tiger Woods and go, "I want to be the best." Rory's like, "How do I enjoy my newfound success?
Yes.
Or my life success?" Right?
Yeah, I agree with that. All right. Well,
I think we're done here. I'm out of breath. I'm out of picks. I got heartburn.
Out of money because it's all on
Yeah,
bet.
exactly.
It's all
How many?
wagered. It's
No,
gone.
we should have done that next question next week. Drew and Cam's pending bet and props, 162.5 over under. Like,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got a lot of
It's
bets
like,
this week.
Oh, it's should I cash out any of these?
yeah.
Nope.
Exactly. Scroll. Yeah.
All right, Cam. Well,
show,
good
buddy.
luck in Game 4 of the NHL Stanley Cup Final. Good luck.
I can't wish you luck because I need Edmonton. You still got
Let's
Florida.
get a lot of Bouchard shots. That's all I want.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't Bouchard hits 8 shots, I might go on vacation. That's all.
I agree with you. Like if Bouchard hits 8 shots, just call Dangle and say, "Hey, buddy, I'm gone for a while. What are you going to do? Leave the wife and kids at home? Or are you going solo, or do you have to take them to Great Wolf Lodge? They'll take all your money."
Oh,
my buddy's kids are at that place right now. What a cesspool for like germs.
I hate that place.
I went once because my brother. Literally, like if you want a petri dish of germs and whatever, like you go in that water. How many kids have taken a leak in that water? Over under.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Oh,
and, like,
dude,
it's
you might as well like
controlling their kids.
You need to shower in bleach after you come back from that place.
Fair enough.
It's expensive too. It's not cheap.
Super expensive. All right, please click like, please click subscribe, please rate and review on all audio platforms.
Nice place though. It's got nice slides and stuff.
Yeah,
If we're a future sponsor. I'm just saying. I hope you got they got a lot of bleach and cleaning products there for the children. That's all.
Yeah, the chlorine. That's what it's for. All right. Click like, click subscribe. Please rate and review on all audio platforms. Let us know your U.S. Open picks in the comments below. Let us know what you think of the Stanley Cup Final so far in the comments below. Is McDavid going to be able to carry this team back in this series? Or Tkachuk, Bennett, and the Panthers just going to go on to win for the second straight season? Let us know, and we will see you next week.